Happy weekend,
Happy weekend.
Rich.
Thank you.
But Ed, ingat Thank you. Well, we've got game winners for the Heat, the Wizards, the Pistons, and the Trailblazers on the show, plus results of 5 other NBA games.
And we've got PBA rookie Justin Baltazar talking about learning from the one and only Lakay, Danny Ildefonso.
Oh, I'm sure he learned a lot. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Lutengkalaw.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy League, puts it on.
Gemma on the left side. Oh, pass! Another one. Bacunas rejecting Esteban for the
Tyler Hero lives up to his surname yet again. He saves the Miami Heat from the jaws of defeat against the Orlando Magic. It was a cardiac finish at the Kia Center with the Heat eventually coming out on top, 89-88. Magic big man Goga Bitadze was able to score on a tip-in to put his team ahead by a point with 5 seconds left. But then, this man, he's a bad man. Hero still had enough time to make that game-winning jumper on the other end. With Hero's shot, the Heat avoided a major collapse after squandering a 25-point lead. Hero finished with a team-high 20 markers as the Heat, once again, played without the controversial Jimmy Butler, who is currently on a reconditioning program. Jalen Suggs had a big night for the Magic, scoring 29 points in a losing cause. The Heat now have a 15-13 win-loss slate, which puts them a couple of games right behind the Magic in the team standings. After the game, Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra and Tyler Hero spoke about the game's wild finish.
Yeah, we got the ball to Tyler, which is not a foregone conclusion, against this team, or I should say the way this game was going. This was a total throwback '90s game for both sides. It felt like both teams had 25 plus turnovers, but you wanted to see two teams competing hard. This was one of those games. Nobody was giving any inch of ground, defensively. So we were able to get him the ball, get him a little bit of space, and then he was able to take it, to a spot and elevate. And
just getting the ball to the top and letting me work. That was the play. Spo drew up a great play to free me up, get me in motion a little bit to where I was on the run, and then kind of just went and made my own play.
The Heat's victory comes as team president Pat Riley addressed the trade rumors surrounding Jimmy Butler. In a statement posted on X, the Hall of Fame executive said, quote, "We usually don't comment on rumors, but all this speculation has become a distraction to the team and is not fair to the players and coaches. Therefore, we will make it clear we are not trading Jimmy Butler," end of quote. Tell him, Pat. Butler has been averaging at least 18 points, close to 6 rebounds, and almost 5 assists in 20 appearances this season. And as mentioned earlier, Jimmy Buckets has missed Miami's last 3 outings due to what he calls a need for reconditioning.
We'll still wait and see before the trade deadline. A lot of things can happen in the NBA. Meanwhile, it was a cardiac finish as well in that match between the Washington Wizards and the Charlotte Hornets. After trading clutch baskets in the closing moments, Washington found itself down by a single point with 12 seconds to go. Thankfully, Jordan Poole was up to the task as he hit a nasty step-back 3 to put the Wizards up. Here it is, woo! While leaving 8 seconds on the clock. Poole's big bucket ended up as that final dagger in the back-and-forth affair. Final score in this game, 113-110 in favor of the Wiz. The Hornets did try to fight back from 21 points down, but fell short even with LaMelo Ball's 31 points. Washington has won its 5th game of the season out of 23 tries. Charlotte stays at 7 wins while getting their 23rd defeat. In a post-game interview, Hornets coach Charles Lee talked about the way his team has been handling adversity. Miles Bridges also spoke about the painful loss.
So much better. I thought how we handled adversity, not the less of the bad body language and feeling sorry for ourselves. We're going through a little bit of adversity right now, and I think that this group is banding together. They're competing harder. They're learning how to get through it, and I have total faith that we will continue to push through and keep getting better every day.
Second half, that's how we play Hornets basketball. We just gotta, like I said before, start the game off the right way. If we do that, we win the game easily.
As for the Atlanta Hawks, they pulled off a belated Christmas miracle, coming from behind to beat the Chicago Bulls. The Hawks were down by 21 points before going on a 50-25 run in the 4th to steal the game. Final score 141-133. The Bulls tried to bury the Hawks early with a barrage of threes from Javon Carter. Chicago also feasted on baskets made easy by Atlanta's defense. The Hawks were able to flip the script with Trae Young and Jalen Johnson leading the charge. Young had a double-double, 27 points and 13 assists, while Johnson had 30 markers and 15 rebounds. Atlanta is now 16-15 for 7th in the East. Chicago drops to 13-18. Here's what Johnson and Young had to say after the game.
We just had to be physical back, especially in that 4th quarter. I think the 4th quarter especially, it was just great basketball by us, and literally every aspect. We took care of the ball. We got out in transition. We got stops. If you're getting stops and getting out in transition, it's hard for teams to be physical with you. So we did a good job of that, and did a good job adjusting to the physicality of this game.
We just stayed level-headed. I think we knew we were going to have a run eventually. They were shooting the ball lights out. We knew we were going to have our run, and so we just kept playing, and that's what ended up happening. We just kept playing and got some stops and just pushed the pace.
After the break, we will look at some other close NBA games, including the buzzer beater finish that put the Portland Trail Blazers over the Utah Jazz. Catch that when Play-by-Play returns.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play by Play only on One News. the Detroit Pistons do their own version of a thrilling win as they erase a 19-point deficit to beat the Sacramento Kings. Down big in the third period, the Pistons claw their way back to ultimately claim a dramatic 114-113 road win. Detroit completed its gritty comeback with a go-ahead 4-point play by Jaden Ivey. Here it is, the bump, the foul, the basket, good. We'll see that in the highlights later on. 3.1 seconds remaining. Now, despite a contact from De'Aaron Fox, the Pistons guard hit the corner three before sinking that go-ahead free throw. Ivey eventually finished with 19 points and 6 rebounds. Leading the way for the Pistons was Cade Cunningham, who notched 33 markers, 4 boards, and 10 assists. Fox scored 26 points as he tried to carry the Kings, who were without Domantas Sabonis due to an illness. Detroit is 9th in the East with 14 wins and 17 losses. The Kings, meanwhile, dropped to 12th in the West with 13 wins and 18 setbacks. Let's listen now to Pistons head coach J.B. Bickerstaff praising his quad's resiliency.
They're high. I thought that was just a funky game for us for most of the night. I think we played like we enjoyed the Christmas holiday, but give our guys a ton of credit. Like, they never gave in. And then that fourth quarter to outscore them 37-22, and come up with the win, I thought was huge for our guys. And again, it speaks to this character of this group, right? It's who we are. We never lay down. We never quit. And we're going to play the entire 48, and a lot of times we play 5 more. So our guys are prepped for it. But I just thought it was big time, that the way that it was ugly, it was nasty. We didn't fragment. We just found a way to do it together.
One more nerve-wracking finish, this time between the Portland Trail Blazers and the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 7 entering the fourth period, the Blazers blitzed the Jazz with a 41-point quarter to take the win 122-120. Scoot Henderson put the final nail in the coffin with a turnaround game-winning jumper. Henderson finished with 18 points and 10 assists. Leading the Blazers attack were Denny Avila and Shaedon Sharpe as they scored 27 markers apiece. Portland weathered a combined 44 points from Utah duo Lauri Markkanen and Colin Sexton. The Blazers improved their record to 10 wins and 20 losses, while the Jazz dropped to 7 and 22 in their win-loss card. Henderson and the Blazers assistant Nate Bjorkgren faced the media as the latter filled in for head coach Chauncey Billups, who is mourning his grandmother's death.
He had such a great game, a double-double, and I thought that even in the first half, I thought he was playing really well. To have, double-digit assists and just the floor game that he was playing, I liked his confidence. I liked it. Even the play before he tried to attack, we didn't quite get the rebound down there, but I liked it, and I liked the shot. I decided not to call a timeout and let it play on, and the crowd was really behind us. It was a fun game for the guys. It really was.
I was going to end up taking the last shot anyway. I had the ball in my hand, so. But, you dream of plays like that. That was the best situation possible for me. And it was fun to play the whole game, though, man. Everybody was playing defense, locked in. We were just talking about, when we playing like that and we're all connected, it's fun.
Meantime, the Memphis Grizzlies set a new team scoring record after mauling the Toronto Raptors. The easy outing for the Grizz finished with a score of 155-126. Memphis led for the entire game and even grew their advantage to as many as 32 points. Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. had 21 points and 11 boards. Zach Edey chipped in 21 markers and 16 rebounds, while Ja Morant had 15 points and 9 assists. This is the highest scoring tally for the Grizz after their 152-79 win over the Oklahoma City Thunder back in 2021. This is also the highest scoring tally of any team this season. Memphis is now 21-10 for the season. Toronto now has lost 9 straight games and dropped to a dismal 7-24. Let's hear what Edey had to say about the win.
We just need to come up with a different mentality. Really focus on that end of the floor. They were getting a lot of drives, a lot of touches in the paint. They were doing some stuff that we said in the scouting report we needed to take away, so we just focused in on that.
Let's check out results from the remaining NBA games earlier today. Jalen Green put up 30 points as the Houston Rockets cruised to a 128-111 win over the New Orleans Pelicans. The Brooklyn Nets pulled off the 111-105 upset win against the Milwaukee Bucks, who were without stars Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard. And lastly, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander tied his career high with 45 points to lead the Oklahoma City Thunder to a 120-114 victory over the Indiana Pacers.
I know it's almost January, but it's still December. It is the 27th, last Friday of the year. Pilipinas Live is still giving the gift of free live games the whole month of December. You can enjoy the biggest sporting events this month on the Pilipinas Live app. Watch all the action live, on demand, and on any device. All you have to do is just download the app and register for free. You can also scan these QR codes or simply visit the websites flashed on your screens right now. Still a long way to go here on the show. After the break, Converge Fiber Extra star Justin Baltazar credits his strong performances so far to a former PBA MVP. Guess who that is? After the break, more on that when Play-by-Play returns. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. After just 4 games, top pick Justin Baltazar is slowly but surely getting used to playing in the PBA. During their Christmas Day game, Baltazar contributed 16 points, his best offensive output yet in the Converge Fiber Xers 110-94 win over the Meralco Bolts. The #1 overall pick also had 7 rebounds and 4 assists to help Converge claim their 6th win in 8 games. The 6'9" forward credits his teammates and coaches for the trust they've given him so far, despite coming in a bit late into the Commissioner's Cup. Balti also made sure to single out PBA legend and Converge assistant coach Danny Ildefonso. The former MVP is known to have guided San Miguel superstar Junmar Fajardo in his early years in the league.
Talagang binibigyan ako ng mga coaches at yung mga teammates ko ng chance na yung ating laro talaga. So yun, binigay ko lang talaga yung best ko. So yun, maganda yung nilaro ko ngayon. Kaya hindi ko magagawa yun dahil sa tiwala nila sa akin. Siguro dahil tumatagal na ako sa team and then sa practice. Siyempre, kita nyo, ilang game akong bakit yung nilalaro ko. Siyempre, trabaho pa rin ako. Shooting ako, then yun na, malaking bagay din yung tinuturo sa akin ni Coach Danny. Kaya yun, nagpapasalamat din ako sa
you know what time it is? It's time for me to head to the big screen. It was just a wild day in the NBA. So, of course, syempre, we've got an all-NBA lineup for tonight's highlight reel to end the week. Let's kick things off with LaMelo Ball in D.C. Take a look at him. Moving like Steve Nash here, going circles, and then finding a way nonchalantly with that layup. Ooh, what a play. Making his defender go dizzy. Keyshawn George had no idea what happened. It felt like he rode the carousel on that play. Melo go round, Melo at 31. But the Hornets fell to the whiz because of this next play. Still in Washington. Let's take a look. It's Jordan Poole time. What do you learn from Steph Curry? Bang! 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 Big three from Poole. Gets that job done with a nasty step back to put his team up by 2. 8-6 to go. Malcolm Brogdon inbounded the ball to Poole. He gets it and just embarrasses Josh Green with a filthy step back again. The Hornets failed to convert on the other end, and that's all she wrote. Poole had 25 points in a big Wizards win. 113-110 over the Hornets. Jessica mentioned earlier, it's a lot of game-winning clutch shots in the NBA. Well, true enough, on to the next play. Here's another clutch shot. This time, take a look. The Pistons down 3, gets the foul, hits it there, bingo for Ivy. Nice pass from Duren to Malik Beasley, that is, to Ivy. Take a look at this play again. It's Beasley getting it, sees the teammate on the corner. Oop, up fake against Fox. Bates for the foul. Got you. Hit the 3. Game over. 114-113. Win for the Pistons at Sacramento. Ivy finished with 19 points. It was a furious comeback by the Pistons when they were down 5 and with 1.5 minutes left. Well, thanks to Ivy, they complete the comeback in dramatic fashion. Okay, on to another one. As DJ Khaled would say, another one. Off to Portland now. Scoot, woo! What a play there by Scoot Henderson. Take a look at big man Kessler. Walker Kessler had no idea where did Scoot go. Let's take a look at that play again. Take a look. Gets a screen, and then boom, stop, spin over Green. Thank you. Good night. What a play there. Drive against Isaiah Collier and freezing big man Walker Kessler. Henderson, 2023 third overall pick, had 18 points, dished out 10 times, tongues out as well for Henderson. Why not? His biggest play was a game winner to put the Blazers ahead, and eventually final score 122-120. And that's it for, and oh, not yet, may isa pa pala. Finally, check out Tyler Hero. Kalimutan ko si Tyler Hero. No. In Orlando, Hero time. Lucky with that new hairdo. Boom! That's it, a la Kobe for the game winner, Tyler Hero. 0.5 remaining. Take a look at that shot again. Here it is. And look at Magic forward Kevlin Queen chasing Tyler around to no avail. Thank you. I am that man. You can trade Jimmy Butler. I'm here. Just kidding. Pat Riley said they're not trading Jimmy Buckets, but Hero, that was a good inbound pass from Bam Adebayo, by the way. Here at 20, including that big bucket in the end, as the Heat beat their fellow Florida team, Magic, 89-88. Take a look one last time. Woo! Kobe. 90s Jordan. Okay.
We are not trading Jimmy Butler.
Sabi ko na nga ba?
No.
Nga pala,
Jimmy's
sorry. Hindi
staying in
Kobe,
Miami.
hindi Jordan. Ala Dwayne Wade pala yun. Flashes of D-Wade, game winner.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
So you want them to trade Butler, no?
No!
Okay. Just
No, we
asking.
do not.
Even
We
even with plays like those from Tyler
we
Hero?
love Jimmy. We love Tyler.
I just think from the outside, he will get more chances to shine as the main guy if they trade away Butler.
That's okay. They can share the ball.
Okay.
Okay,
We
before
got it.
we go, here is a wholesome story just before the year ends. Heidelin Diaz and her husband, Coach Julius Naranjo, got tattooed by none other than Apo Wang Od. The couple traveled to Buscalan Village in Kalinga last week to meet the oldest and last traditional mambabatok. Heidelin proudly displayed her arm adorned with Wang Od's iconic 3-dot signature Julius received a more intricate sleeve tattoo from Wang Od's protege Grace, symbolizing courage, resilience, perseverance, and strength. In his caption, Julius described the experience as a moment shared with two living legends.
That's awesome. I don't have anything. Do you have any? I don't have anything. Okay. I'm just asking. No, but if ever, kukuha ka kay
If
kay
I
Apo
had
Wangod.
the
Yes.
opportunity
Oo.
to get one done by
What
Apo
design
Wangod,
kaya?
I don't know. Probably the 3 dots because
Three
that's
dots,
the
yung
traditional.
iconic.
Yes.
Oh, pati yung tradition. Tama.
Yes.
Oh, pati Heidelin Diaz, Olympic gold medalist, may 3 dots. So why not? Ako nga din. Baka depende. Ang dami ko kasi naiisip na ideas eh. You know, I don't know. Sabihin ko na lang sa kanya kailan birthday ko, mahilig ako sa aso. So bahala na siya po Wangod. But that's all from us tonight. You can catch us again on Monday at 9 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports story.
And of course, just a quick update because we do have the Philippine men's national football
Yes,
team
it's
going up
ongoing.
against
What's the
Thailand
score?
right now. It is 1-0 in favor
name?
of the Philippines.
Ooh.
Sandro Reyes scoring in the 20th minute.
Wow,
there
that's
you
my
go.
boy Sandro.
So you guys can still catch the match. It's 26 minutes into the first half. So
Wow.
there you go.
Wow, I hope...
Let's go, Philippines.
Yeah, I hope the score says something.
Play-by-play
Yes.
is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Filipinas Live.
Thank you for watching. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Litoncalao. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Happy